Yo, what's up, guys? I already know this is not a very it's not a normal video for me. I know. I have another video planned. I can't promise if it's gonna be out or not today, but it'll definitely be out shortly. And I think it's gonna be much more interesting than this. But I figured I could do this video because I mean, hey, I don't think I've seen one on this game before, and a lot of people I meet are kind of confused of how to play this game. So I figured I could make a little beginner's tutorial. It's nothing major. It's not going to teach you how to like farm credits the best. I did see a video about that, but I didn't see like a basic tutorial of like the functions, and obviously there isn't one in game. So I just wanted to run through everything just so people understand the game a little bit more, because I've seen a lot of people join, not understand how to play the game at all, rage quit, and then I've seen some of them just go on to thumbs down the game, but it's actually a really nice game. Anyway, so I'm just going to close this stuff so I don't get distracted. Anyway, so on the right side, you could change your FOV. This is pretty minor. I'm pretty sure 70 is normal anyway, so you could just leave it on that if you want. But you could play around, choose whatever you like. Also, if you click map, you could see like a flat. Hey, this is like you can see every station, like a white circle is a station. You can see the depots as the little dots, like you see a yellow dot, a blue dot, a red dot, and then another yellow dot over here. Each one of those is a depot, which I'll explain later. There's a station list if you want to teleport to one of the stations. Like you see, I click that, and now I'm at a station. This is not very relevant now that you can't actually board trains anymore, I don't believe. So this isn't much of a relevant feature at all. But there's also a button where you could run if you want to run around. It's whatever. But now let's get into the real thing. You click spawn a train, and you're going to be greeted with this. First of all, I'll go through everything here. Objectives, like for your first 100 passengers, you get 50 credits for free, 500, 100. You see the top box just tells you how much credits you get for completing this many passengers. And as you can see, I have 50,000. Once we get out of this menu, you'll see in the top right. So I already have all of these, and that's why it says achieved. I'll get into the credits, but first of all, you can see what trains are new by clicking new. Click events, you can see the event train, which is this one. Generally, you could just you could see developers. I wouldn't put too much thought into, because I mean, if you're new to the game, you probably don't know who all the developers are and what trains they made. But if you want to do by country, you could pick a train by the country. So like, let's say you live somewhere with one of these trains. Like for example, if you live in Long Island, New York, and you want to have one of those trains, you could use that in this game. Of course, there's not every single train in existence in this game, but yeah. Now, if I had to give some recommendations for starters, I would say pick something free, and then as soon as possible get the JR East, because this has 1,000 passengers and it's only 300 credits, which you could get pretty easily, and you don't even have to upgrade it at all, because it's aside from the 4.75 braking, it's 3.75. Like, when you buy it, it's generally the best starting train in my opinion, because you get 1,000 passengers. You could literally hold W. You'll never get to a speed where you're gonna derail. So it's literally just the best train in my opinion for new people. They want some credits for free and all. That's probably the best way to. That's the best bet. I'm actually going to use that train as well, because I don't want to use a train that I have that's super upgraded and you expect that's what the game is going to give you. Also, since we talked about credits, I'll show you what they do. You can see right here, you click the little hammer and the wrench. You'll be able to upgrade something on your train. For example, you could see that if you scroll, by the way, you could get another list here. For example, boarding. This one is the most expensive, and I'm going to do it. So you see, upgrading this reduces the boarding time by 5 seconds. So instead of 45 seconds waiting around, it'll be 40 seconds. So if we click that, you'll see got upgraded, and now I have 40 seconds on that. But now I'm going to show you guys the in-game stuff. Once you click spawn on a train, you're going to notice you kind of have to pick where you want to spawn. A lot of people spawn Roslyn. It's, the starter thing, so you can spawn there if you want. You can spawn Northwell, Eldershire, or Linshire. Again, all of those are on the map. I'm going to just spawn at Roslyn. So you see I have my JR East here, and you get into the train, obviously. Another thing, if you don't know where the seat is, you're gonna have to walk around here in a little bit. You're gonna have to wander until you get seated, if you don't quite know. Anyway, again, you can open the map while you're playing if you don't know. But now you're greeted with a lot more stuff you probably don't understand. I'm gonna go from left to right. Over here, this X deletes your train. You hover over it, it tells you that. This one, you can change the layout, color. Again, you could hover over it, it tells you. See blue, green, red, yellow. I like it in black. Announcements. Basically, if you're going under 90, it's going to tell you, hey, it's just going to announce, hey, the train is stopping at this place. And where the train doors are going to open from, like on what side. Generally, it's kind of more realistic, but I turn it off because I don't really want it on. Because when I do play with sound, I don't really want to hear that because I'm also listening to music. I don't even know why I have my volume on sometimes, but whatever. But yeah, you click it. If it's red, it's off. Cameras. Follow. I don't really know if this works. I clicked it. It does nothing sometimes. Scenic. It like locks your camera in a certain place. Like here, I'm going to start moving just so you can see. Like your camera's locked here. It pans and you could kind of see your train. Also another thing, trains don't have collision because people used to troll, so they removed that. You click regular to go back to, you know, the camera like a normal Roblox thing. Wait, I didn't even show you guys how to start moving. I was just trying to get out this guy's way so you could see where he's going. Now I'm going to turn on sound so you guys can hear for a second. If you press H or you click this button, it plays a horn. Each train has its own horn. Anyway, this little thing is your speed. It tells you the speed limit in the area you're in. And you can see this one tells you if you're going forward or reverse. Whatever's highlighted in green is where you're facing, or what direction you're going to be going. This little bar makes you move faster and slower. E means emergency brake, so if you have it all the way at the top and you press E, it just drops it instantly to the bottom. It's emergency brake. And then C swaps your seat, so not all trains have this, but if you have a train that does this, or has a second, I guess it's called a cab, I don't know what it's called, but if you could just switch and, you get a different perspective if you want, I don't know. Anyway, so you can use this bar with your mouse, or you can use W and S. W makes you go faster, S makes you stop, and you can use the bar. Obviously green is gas and red is stopping. Music players, if you want to buy a boombox, which is, a radio, it's a local thing. Other people don't hear your music, so it's, kind of just like, hey, I want to listen to some Roblox music, whatever. And then hide GUI, you can hide it if you want. Now, another thing that popped up when we got our train is this little box tells you station name and how many people are waiting there. And of course, if you click help, it tells you this. If they're highlighted in green, that means that they have a high volume of people, and this is their peak time. Basically, what that means is, I'm just going to conclude, or not conclude, but I'm also going to include the orange one, or yellow, or whatever color. I don't know. I'm colorblind, I guess. But usually if it's gray, it doesn't, it's just going to grow at, a normal pace. If it's green, it's going to grow at a very rapid pace, I think. And orange grows even more rapid, I think. I don't know which one grows faster, orange or green. I think it's orange that grows faster. I could be very wrong. But all you need to know is that if it's highlighted in green or orange, it's going to go up faster than the gray ones. That's generally what you need to know. And again, this tells you how many people are waiting at each station. It only goes down if someone stops at that station. Otherwise, it just stays there, I'm pretty sure. I've never seen it go down without someone stopping at a station. And it's kind of a universal thing. So if I were to stop at a station, like Rosalind South right here, if I were to stop right there at the station, this number will go down to 0 because I'm collecting all these people. Same way that if this person on this train, whatever they're doing, were to stop, this would also go down. Anyway, another thing, there's little bars on the ground. I forgot to go into those. If they're blue, it indicates a speed limit change. If it's yellow, it indicates a track thing. What that means is if you have a track like this, okay, so you have a track where, okay, so this guy is kind of blocking it, so you're not going to be able to see, so hold on. I'll give you a better example, and I'll also explain what this box does. Just give me a second. I'm going to just go up here, and I'm also going to stop so I can collect passengers, obviously. This takes a while. Sorry. This train is pretty slow compared to, the one I usually use. Anyway, so you can see, like, if you have a track that's switching across, and, it's going to basically derail you if you cross. The game automatically detects that with this yellow bar. and it'll reset it to, you know, a straight one. Pretty useful. I'll show you when I'm going across like this. Also, again, you can't derail people like that. Also, a red one, I'm pretty sure just triggers the signal. I'm pretty sure that's all it does. But yeah, I'll come back once we're done waiting. Alright, so now that we're back after all that, I'm going to show you real quick what it does. You see, I would derail, and then it just resets after I cross that. I heard of bugs affecting certain trains that makes it not do that, so if you have a train that doesn't do that, it's going to be fixed eventually anyway, but otherwise that's just a bug. And I'm going to stop using this train because it's super slow. I'm going to just get a quick train, and I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that I didn't show you before, because generally it doesn't really matter. Basically, as you see, I had to go even further. You see the blue one indicates a speed limit change. And also, I don't know if I explained it. I think I said I was going to. Purple triggers the announcements, I think, by the way. I'm not too sure what purple does, so don't yell at me. I'm more than sure that it does that, though, but I could be wrong. Also, this box, it changes the tracks. Whatever's highlighted shows which way it's going to be going. Like, you see, now that it's highlighted like this, it means that it's going to cross this way, and that's going to go across that way. And if it's two lines like that, it's going to go straight on both sides. And there's one other kind. Also, you don't have to go the exact speed limit if you have a train that goes faster than the speed limit. Depending on the train, you could go a certain amount over. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. Anyway, so this is the other kind that I wanted to talk about. You can see this one is much more simpler. I'm not going to stop in time, but whatever. You could just always reverse. Okay. Again, you can use the map if you want to figure out where you're going and all. It's pretty easy to follow. Anyway, so you see, you click this, it switches, and it says that you're going this way. You see, it's pretty simple. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really show you in a simple beginner's tutorial. Hope this helped you understand the game a little bit more. Just wanted to be helpful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And also, by the way, you can most certainly derail your train. Perfect example being this. I hope I'm going fast enough to show you. Somehow my train hung on after all that. Okay, there we go. You see, your train derails. Sometimes it's wacky. But whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. And goodbye.